Good day everyone, especially to you ma'am. So my name is Aliana Gigori and my topic is all about the rights of the accused. So guys, my report examines the critical role of the rights of the accused in ensuring a fair and just legal system. We will explore the historical development of these rights, their application in contemporary legal frameworks, and their ongoing significance in safeguarding individual freedoms. So we have here a criminal due process. Criminal due process ensures fair treatment within the criminal justice system. It mandates several key requisites. First, the accused must be heard in a court of competent jurisdiction. This means the court must have the legal authority to hear and decide specific type of case. A traffic violation, for instance, wouldn't be heard in a federal district court. Second, the proceedings must follow orderly processes of law. This implies adherence to established legal procedures, preventing arbitrary actions by the state. The prosecution must follow proper rules of evidence and procedure, and the defendant's rights must be respected at every stage. Third, the accused must have received notice and the opportunity to be heard. This means the accused must be formally informed of the charges against them and given a chance to present their defense, including calling witnesses and presenting evidence. A fair trial requires a meaningful opportunity to challenge the accusations. Finally, any judgment rendered must be within the authority of constitutional law. This means the court's decision must be consistent with the Constitution and other relevant laws. A court cannot impose a punishment that is authorized by law or violate the defendant's constitutional rights in reaching its verdict. So next, we have here a presumption of innocence. Every circumstances favoring the innocence of the accused must be taken into account. The proof against him must survive the test of the reason. The presumption of innocence dictates that an accused is innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. All evidence favoring innocence must be considered. The proof beyond a reasonable doubt standard requires the prosecution to present compelling evidence, leaving no significant doubt in the mind of the judge or jury. The equipoise rule states that if evidence equally supports guilt and innocence, the presumption of innocence prevails, resulting in acquittal. So next, we have here the right to be heard by himself and counsel. The right to be heard encompasses all procedural safeguards ensuring a fair trial. It considers both of the accused's ability to participate and the fairness of the process, including the self-representation and legal counsel. So next, we have here the right to be informed of the nature and cause of the accusation against him. Requisites. In order that the constitutional right of the accused to be informed of the nature and cause of the accusation against him may not be violated. The right to be informed of the nature and cause of accusation ensures a fair trial. This allows the accused to, first, prepare a defense by understanding the charges. Second, use the conviction or acquittal as protection against future prosecutions for the same offense. And the last is, allow the court to determine if the charges are legally sufficient to support a conviction. Failure to provide this information violates the accused's fundamental rights. So next, we have here a right to speedy, impartial, and public trial. The right to a speedy, impartial, and public trial is crucial for justice. A speedy trial avoids undue delays that could prejudice the accused. An impartial trial ensures an unbiased judge maintaining cold neutrality. A public trial acts as a safeguard against potential abuses, promoting transparency and accountability within the legal process. These rights, guaranteed by the Sixth Amendment, are essential for a fair trial. So next is the right to self-incrimination. The right against self-incrimination protects individuals from being compelled to provide information that could incriminate them. An incriminating question is one whose answer could reveal even a single element of a crime, thus potentially leading to self-incrimination. So we have here the rights protects individuals from detention solely based on their political beliefs or aspirations. However, this protection doesn't extend to expressions that incite violence or break existing laws. Freedom or expressions is limited where it threatens public order. Next, involuntary service. This right is forced labor. Someone is made to work against their will through force, threats, or imprisonment regardless of whether they're paid. It's a form of modern-day slavery. Next, the excessive fines and cruel and unusual punishments. These rights are prohibited. A fine is excessive if it's grossly disproportionate to the crime committed. The punishment must fit the crime and not be so severe as to shock the conscience or be considered barbaric. So next we have here in an impairment for debt. These rights prevents imprisonment solely for failing to repay a loan. However, if a debt was obtained fraudulently, a criminal punishment is permissible. The punishment stems from the criminal act, not the debt itself. The distinction is crucial. The next is double jeopardy. This rights against being prosecuted twice for the same crime. This protection only applies if a previous case existed meeting specific criteria. First, a valid initial charge. Second, the case was before a court with a proper jurisdiction. The third, the defendant formally entered a plea. And the last is the case concluded, acquittal, conviction, dismissal, without the defendant's consent to its termination. Only if all four are met does the protection against a second prosecution for the same offense apply. So the last is ex post facto laws, meaning from a thing done afterward, radioactively criminalize actions that legal when performed. This violates fundamental fairness by punishing conduct not previously defined as illegal. A bill attainder, conversely, as a legislative act that punishes person or group without a judicial trial by passing due process. Both are unconstitutional in the U.S., safeguarding against arbitrary government power and ensuring the rule of law.